Here's a hard truth nobody wants to say out loud. 60% of Galveston homebuyers regret their purchase. And that number's not made up, honey. It's been whispered all over, wine at porch parties, screamed into pillows during hurricane season, and muttered during HOA meetings like it's a curse word. It's all fun and games till your dream home starts acting like your ex. High maintenance, unpredictable, and way more expensive than advertised. You see the listing online, seafoam shutters, wraparound porch, driftwood signs that say, seize the day, and suddenly you're picturing margaritas at sunset and little grandkids running barefoot in the sand. But reality? You move in and now you're dealing with rusted doorknobs, salty air corrosion, and a deck that needs sealing every year. I had a buyer from Sugar Land, sweet as pie. She called me all excited because she found a steal on a canal front home. The price was low because, surprise, surprise, it flooded in 2017, 2019, 2021, and 2024. She said, "But Sherry, it has a new AC." And I said, "Darling, it better have. It's had 3 near drownings." In Galveston, lightly flooded is like calling the Titanic a wet inconvenience. TWIA, that's the Texas Windstorm Insurance Association. And y'all, it's not a suggestion. If you're financing your home, it's a requirement if you want to finance anything in Galveston County. Some buyers don't even know it exists until after they close. And guess what? It can cost anywhere from $2,000 to $10,000 a year, not including homeowners or flood insurance. One couple called me from their new deck watching the waves. They were so proud until their first TWIA bill came in. It was more than their monthly mortgage. The husband nearly dropped his frozen margarita, and trust me, he doesn't spill easily. The only souvenir you'll bring home from Galveston that keeps charging you every single year with interest, TWIA. Salt air, my friends, it's nature's exfoliant for metal, paint, and your bank account. That beautiful beach breeze eats away at everything and anything. Wooden stairs start to splinter, screws rust like they're in a time machine, and anything metal? Let's just say stainless steel is only so stainless here. My neighbor bought a fixer-upper out on the West End, and she said, "Oh, Sherry, don't worry. I love projects." 6 months in, I reached out to her, and she had contractors, electricians, a mold guy, and a termite guy all at the house on the same day. I stopped by with my homemade white chocolate macadamia nut cookies, and she just started laughing. She said she was living in a home improvement montage. In Galveston, Handyman special means you better be a handyman, know a handyman, and possibly marry a handyman. Galveston short-term rental rules are really a moving target. Some neighborhoods allow them and some don't. Some HOAs say no way. Others allow them but limit how often or how many guests. I had a seller who closed on a gorgeous short-term rental-ready cottage, boathouse with amazing views of the bay on 3 sides. Turns out the neighborhood had rezoned the area just 1 month after he closed. They couldn't legally rent it on Airbnb anymore. He lost thousands in projected income. You could hear the cha-ching, cha-cha-ching, cha-cha-ching fade away. He reached out to me and my team. Well, we priced it right, marketed it right, and had it under contract with a young family who didn't want to use it as a short-term rental in 26 days. Without an agent on your side, Airbnb dreams could turn into HOA nightmares faster than you can say, "Do not disturb." Everybody loves the beach, including me, until that first named storm rolls in and you're packing up your valuables and your kids and your dogs with one eye on Jim Cantori on that big screen TV. The constant anxiety during hurricane season wears folks down. Evacuations, boarding up, and wondering if you're going to come back to a home or a pile of driftwood. Many years ago, a couple that I helped move in, no lie, they had 3 beach towels, a bottle of Prosecco, and big dreams. 5 days later, they evacuated. Their entire Galveston honeymoon lasted less than a week. Down here, we don't measure seasons in months, we measure them by storms. This is when the regret creeps in. The buyers who didn't ask the right questions, The ones who trusted their cousin's friend's old real estate agent from Austin that's in retirement but came out to help you. The ones who thought the beach was all fun and no fine print. And listen, y'all, it's okay to dream, but dream informed. Dream with your eyes wide open. Dream with a realtor who's walked through some storm debris and HOA meetings and zoning changes and come out on the other side. I've helped people sell homes they thought they'd retire in, and I've helped others buy homes they never thought they could afford. The difference? Knowledge, the right agent, and a little Galveston grit. Regret is optional. The right guide, essential. If you watch this far, you're already ahead of the game. You're smart enough to ask the tough questions and curious enough to want to know the truth, not just a pretty beach photo. Do you want a checklist of what to ask before buying in Galveston? I've got a free downloadable guide just for you. Just hit that link below. Are you thinking about buying? Call me before you fall in love with the money pit. Already own and second guessing your decision? Let's talk exit strategy. Regret doesn't have to be your beachside souvenir. Call me first before the sand gets in your financial shoes.